to answer the question, does Santa Claus exist? A very thorough investigation was made with several prominent scientists and researchers around the world. After several months of hard work, we can now present the scientific evidence that Santa does not exist. It is not known exactly how many flying reindeer there are, but there are millions of species in the world, and even though most of these are insects and other bugs, it is likely that there may be a few flying reindeer that only Santa has seen. There are 2 billion children, 18 years old or younger, in the world. But since Santa doesn't seem to care about Muslim, Hindu, or Buddhist children, the actual number is only 15% of that, or 321 million. According to the Swedish Statistical Yearbook, there are 3.5 children per home on average, which means that there are 91.8 million homes to visit. To make it easier, we will assume that there is a nice child per home. For Santa to make all the Christmas presents in a day, he would have to make 822.6 trips per second, assuming he started from the North Pole and traveled westward. This means that Santa has 1,000th of a second to park the sleigh, get out, jump down the chimney, fill the socks with presents, put the rest under the tree, eat all spare food, get up through the chimney again, get into the sleigh and fly to the next home. If we assume that the 91.8 million homes are evenly distributed over Earth, then they would cover a surface area of 1.26 km per home, for a total distance of 115 million kilometers. While it may seem that Santa travels at a breakneck speed, the truth is that his journey is only about 3,000 times the speed of sound. In contrast, another space probe named Odysseus can travel at a more manageable 44.1 kilometers per second. And while not all reindeer are able to reach this speed, some can manage up to 0.0067 kilometers per second with ease. If you add the mass of the cargo, something interesting happens to our calculations. If we assume that every child has something similar to a medium-sized Lego box on average, Santa's little sleigh would have a non-relativistic mass of 321,300 tons. However, Santa's own mass is above average, so let's take that into account. This makes the total mass of the sleigh just over 67 million tons. On land, no reindeer can pull more than 135 kg. Even if you allow Santa's magical reindeer the power to pull 10 times as much, they can fly. After all, you would need 214,300 little reindeer. This increases the total mass of the sleigh to 353,420 tons, or about 50 times the mass of the Eiffel Tower. 321,000 tons of presents, 214,200 reindeer, and a big-ass Santa traveling at 1,000 times the speed of sound will create a lot of drag. The first pair of reindeer will absorb 14.3 terajoule of heat energy every second. They will immediately turn to plasma and expose the next pair. In less than 0.00426 seconds, the entire equipment will turn to radiation and create a sonic boom that is capable of killing anything bigger than a mite within 20 kilometers. That's not nice. On top of that, the reindeer will, using normal breathing, use up so much oxygen that they will cause a global low pressure that will rip the lungs out of every unfortunate sucker on the planet. How about this one? If Santa were to ride on Earth at the current speed of around 7 kilometers per second, he would be subjected to about 17,500 g of force. A reasonably thin Santa of 112 kilograms would be subject to 4,315,015 kilograms of force. The standard is 5 kilograms. With a centrifugal force of that magnitude, you would even be able to press juice from a block of granite. In conclusion, if Santa had ever delivered presents on Christmas, he would be very dead by now. Thank you for watching. You can support us by hitting the like and subscribe buttons. See you soon.